Hi, everyone. It is Friday at 2, and it's time for us to have our Q&A session on Friday the 13th, which is World Kindness Day. So this year, instead of Friday the 13th being a negative, we're going to turn it into a positive. We're going to make it super happy. And we're going to encourage everyone during this time of COVID that, you just take a deep breath and just have a little bit of happiness. Do a wish of happiness, wish of kindness. And so it's just going to be a really fun time. In the last couple of days, there's been a lot going on, an awful lot going on, which is good and exciting. The registration is starting to fill up. We are having people register over and over. Well, not over and over, but sharing it and registering it. If you haven't registered it to be a part, what we'd like you to do, there's no cost to register. The good thing about registering is you will be listed with all the other yard carters that you're doing a Signs of Kindness promotion. We're also sending out news releases. We've sent out already a couple of national ones. We're going to be sending out some day ones and different things. And we want your company to be listed. We definitely want you to be on there. We want you to be included. So when people in your community happen to see any news or anything on Signs of Kindness, when they look up, they can be like, hey, this is who's doing it in my city. Maybe I could zip by, maybe I could go by and see it. All these fun things that you can possibly do. So that's what we're doing. We're also giving you lots of guided information that you can use. One package includes how to get your own publicity, how to write a news release, how to find your media contacts, when and how to send out information about your promotion that you're doing, which this is a really good thing to know and be able to do for Signs of Kindness. But quite frankly, you can erase all the Signs of Kindness stuff and start and do it for your next big promotion, whatever the next big thing you're doing. If you're going to be doing a big holiday display, or if Valentine's Day is your day, or if you're going to do something unique for New Year's, just delete everything on Signs of Happiness and put in something completely new to show off to the media what you're doing. If you write to the media often and you share with them the different things you're doing, they will take an interest and actually start to recognize your company name and different things. So then, if they hear of a yard card need, or they're writing a story or presenting something on a yard card, they're going to remember, hey, I saw some news releases from so and so yard cards. Let me look up and call them. And then you'll be in the know with the media. So it's always a good thing to try to get your information out. Also, if you would like to buy a flash, Lawn Candy Supplies is having a special where they are doing our flash, which says Signs of Kindness, and they're selling it for $20, and that includes the shipping. You can't beat that. It's a long, big display. It is 10 inches tall, but it's 47 inches wide. So all three words are in all one flash, and it just is really going to pop in your yard. And no matter what your display looks like, whether you're using some of the signs that have been created for Signs of Kindness, or if you're using your own or a mixture of both, which is what I'm doing. I did order the Signs of Kindness sheet, and I'm also going to be taking a bunch of my hearts and flowers and happy things that I have, even some of my more elegant balloons, not my party balloons, but my more elegant ones that have the glitter looking print and stuff. And I'm going to put it all together, and I'm just going to make a fun, happy go lucky display. So I did choose to buy the Signs of Kindness sheet. And if you go to Yard Card Depot, they're actually offering it all the way through November 6th for just $65 and no shipping. You can't beat that. That's a great price. And I'm happy to say today my order came in. So since we are looking at different things for Signs of Happiness, I thought I'll show you my signs. But first, I want to go over some of the questions that I have been receiving so that you know. Signs of Kindness, people are asking, is it a one day or a multiple day thing? Right now, we have coordinated this promotion with World Kindness Day, which is November 13th. So for right now, we're just promoted it as 1 day. But if somebody says to you, hey, I love your sign, I think that message needs to be out there, then you create with your own business, create a 2 day display, create a 3 day display, whatever it is you're doing. If they like it and they want it in front of their business, or they like that message being given out, then work with them. There's nothing that says you can only have it up on November 13th. Put it up as long as you want. So that was one of the questions. The other one is there a way to tie different yard carters together to promote one big local city yard card promotion? And that's a little harder. I know I'm very active in South Florida, and I've reached out to some of the other South Florida yard carters, and that's just going to have to be you. If you've seen on the different Facebook links and different things that there are 3 other ones in your neighborhood, or if you've seen their signs and you want to call them and get together and say, hey, let's all try to do something, either together or at the same time, which is pretty much how this all started. I reached out to the different Facebook groups, and I went through, I just found the admins. I went in and sent them each a message and said, here's my idea. I want to have this wonderful day where we celebrate yard cards and kindness. And I thought it would be really fun. And then we set up a Zoom call, and then all the pieces fell into place. I have to say, they all said yes. So if you're involved in sign fairies, you've probably seen this on that page. If you're involved in the DIY with Alicia on making your own signs, you've probably seen it on her page. And then we're so lucky because Nell Renee, who I think does the prettiest yard sign displays out of anyone. I hate to compare, I don't even want to be near hers, but they're beautiful. And she too has joined in with Yard Cards 101. So you're going to see it on that group page also. We also have the Business Card Network, which is Chris Ann's group, and that is also participating. Hers is a page, not a group, but so if you look her up on her page, you'll see their stuff for Signs of Kindness. We also had a lot of help with Lisa Oler, who is from Party on Your Yard, and she actually created most of the designs on the kindness sheet. Rennick from Sign Fairies designed the flash. And then she took that and she came up with other graphics that would work with it. So, reach out. Maybe everybody, this is a chance to build a community. And I will tell you, yes, we kind of compete, but if you can build a community and work with one another, it actually is just good. There's a lot of business for everyone. And what if your competitor down the street is sold out of their happy birthday for whatever particular day? You don't want them just to say, oh no, I am booked that day. Have a great weekend. You want them to say, no, but let me reach out to my friend and hopefully it's your yard card business. So this is a really good time to build a community, which now I feel with all the groups on Facebook, we're starting to build a community, and we should be able to work together more to find out what are the difficulties yard carters are having, what are the positive they're having, and everybody share in that and try to help one another. And that's really the reason why I started my group, was because I started doing yard cards a while ago and there wasn't a lot of information about it and different things. And so I just started it up to see what everybody had to say. And now there's lots of groups out there, which is great. There's some local ones, there's these national ones, there's all different things. So it's always good to have a community and to work together. The other question we had was, do we have to use the flash and the signs? And absolutely not. No, we don't want you to have to use anything. You can have your kids, do hashtags, signs for kindness, signs of kindness, and just have them put that out there. You can take an old piece of chloroplast and spray paint it on there. You don't have to buy anything from us. Our goal for this is for you to set up a display on this day. It's more important to us that you set up the display than actually buy something. But I will once again say, check out the prices. You can't beat buying a 4x8 sheet for $65 and no shipping. You also, excuse me, you also, if you want the flash, it's $20. That's a dinner. That's going out to lunch. So if you can, if you want that, go ahead and get that from Lawn Candy Supplies. $20. It's really cute. I haven't gotten mine yet, but I've seen the layouts. It looks really nice. In addition, if you do buy from Lawn Candy, they're actually also putting together a landing page where they're listing all the yard card vendors that have purchased from them so that everyone can go on there and see that they are participating and that this is the business in their area that might be participating, and your phone number's on there, your website's on there. So if you're working on building your SEO, that's another location that somebody may hit and see your business, and it will also boost your overall search. So those are some of the fun things. We were asked if you can add additional hashtags. We don't care if you add more hashtags. I know I'm going to add my local hashtags, but we definitely want you to have hashtag signs of kindness and hashtag yard cards. If you have anything else you want to put in there, go ahead. It can't hurt. The more publicity, the better. So that's what we're, hoping for, is just get the news out as wide and as predominant as possible. So now, since I've answered all the questions, if you have any, if you're watching and you have questions, just go ahead and put them in the chat and I'll definitely answer those too. But right now I'm going to go ahead, and my signs are sitting over here to the right. They're still wrapped in the paper that they came in, and I'm dying to see them. So I'm going to grab them real quick, and not that I normally do unboxing and things like that, but since we're here, I thought, let me share. So this is what I got. They came all wrapped up in this white paper. So I'm going to quickly pull it apart. And it is one gigantic, massive sheet. So I hope I don't block you, but not. I'm fine with it either way. So the first thing I see, which I'm excited to see, is our flash. And this is the part that Lisa put together is actually 3 parts. It was still created by Rennie, but they made it into 3 parts, easier for shipping. And as you can see, hopefully it's not backwards. Maybe it is going to be backwards. I'm not sure. But it's signs of kindness. And then here's the of. And then here's the big one, which you're probably not going to be able to see too much. But here is the kindness one. So there you go, the 3 signs of kindness. So that is perfect. Now this is the one that you get from Yard Card Depot. But if you get the one from Lawn Candy Supply, it's all one word. It's all one flash. It's just a different little style. So in addition, on this sheet that Lisa created, she did some fun kindness graphics. And this is one of my favorites. If you've been on my group page, I kind of stole this from her a little bit. I told her I was going to use it, but I have this in a number of my ads that just promoting that we're doing signs of kindness. I just think it's really cute. I think it's clever. I love the hands. I love that they're different colors and everything. I just think this is, we should all hold hands, shake hands, and just be kind to one another. So I really like this one. This was pretty much my favorite one, and I've used it a lot. So Lisa has to know that I like that one. The other one that I thought was very clever and cute is the peace sign. And you can see she's added words to each one of the fingers. And again, I think you're going to see this backwards, but I promise you, when you get yours home, it's going to be correct. And it says peace, love, faith, joy, unity, hope, and kindness. And I just love that. I just think this is cute. And although I think this is one that will look beautiful in my signs of kindness display, I think this is one I'm going to add to my inventory. So if people want this in their yard for a birthday display or anything else, I think this one is one that people will probably choose all the time. It just has such a happy, happy message. Then she has, as I had mentioned, we are doing this on World Kindness Day. And so this is one she put together that just says World Kindness Day. So this is very clever. I love the way the letters are tying in with the yellow heart and all the yellow little graphics with it and everything. So that's just very cute. And this again, definitely you want this one out on November 13th. But if there's other days where you just want people to be kind, you could always reuse it again. And then this one is just beautiful. And it says exactly what we all should be thinking about all the time. Oops, let me take off the tape from the paper. And this just says be kind. And this is another one that I think you can use all the time. Remember what the graphics were. So we got a few more here. Lisa made lots of hearts to match the three colors of the flash. So you have the yellow and the pink, and then you have a bigger blue one, and a bigger, but not as big as the blue, yellow one. And then here's a pink one. Oops. So you have all these fun color hearts and different sizes. So this will help you with layering and creating layers and stuff for your display, which is just nice. And adds. I think layers is what adds it, which is why I think Nell is so good, because somehow she can make hers 5 and 6 feet tall and just have all these elements. And mine, when I do that, blow over. She has a secret that she's doing that I don't. Then Lisa also made this one, and it's a hand holding a heart. It's just very precious and very nice. And it's just, again, with the whole thing of signs of kindness. And I think we all need to think about that. Everybody, you don't know what people are going through. You don't know what's happening in their lives. So it's just, think about it. Just because they're being quiet today or not happy, they might be having something going on. So if we're just kind, everybody will benefit from that. Now, this last one, I have to say, just reminds me of Taylor Swift, which my daughter is a huge fan, which kind of makes me a fan because I've taken her to different concerts and stuff. And I remember, gosh, now probably like 6 or 7 years ago, we went to an event and Taylor Swift wasn't who she is now. She was probably 16 and she was traveling with her mother in a Winnebago, and she was doing the national anthem of this outdoor concert. It was a country concert, and we got to meet her and talk to her and different things. We were in this group that was in the back with her. And I remember she went out and she sang the national anthem. The crowd went wild. And at the end, she held up her hands and she made the heart symbol. It had been the first time I had ever really seen anybody hold it up. And then it was amazing because as she held it up, where we were sitting up on the side of the stage area, you could look out at the crowd and all these people were doing it back at her. It was just so nice. And now she does it all the time. And you see tons of other people doing it now all the time. And I just love it. But that's what this reminds me of, is Taylor Swift and that first day. And now, she's a huge star. She's spectacular. And she still does this hand gesture all the time. And I just think it's so simple and so lovely. And it's just really, really nice. And I think in this day and age, this is a time to be kind to show love to everyone. And, we all have a nice heart, and it's just kind of a cool thing. So those are my signs that I've gotten, and I'm so excited. I'm going to go start playing around and figuring out how I'm going to set them up. And I had gotten in some flower ones for another display, which is the blue shade. So I think I'm going to be using those. And just so happens those two are Lisa's. It was from a baby display that I bought from her. So I encourage you to think about joining us for Signs of Kindness. It's November 13th. Just set up a display, somehow write Signs of Kindness, take a picture of it, hashtag it, whether you put it on Facebook or you put it on Instagram, hashtag it, Signs of Kindness, and yard cards. Hashtag Signs of Kindness, hashtag yard cards. We want to see it all. We want to see all the different beautiful displays. I know they're going to be so unique. They're going to be so different from one to the other because all of us have our own ideas of what we want to do. Also, I encourage you, if you're looking for ways to grow your yard card business, you're welcome to join my group. I would be thrilled for you to join my group, which is called Yard Cards Growing Your Business. Pretty simple. I want to help people grow their business. Also, too, I teach classes on entrepreneurial marketing, elevate your skills. All different types of classes to build your business, not just for yard carters, really for any business that's there. We focus on small business. And we have a new one starting the first Wednesday in November. And it's a 4-week course. It's an hour each night, hour and 15 minutes each night. And it is one where we're going to present to you, first off, how to determine what your competition is and how you know how to compete. We're also going to show you how to create your SMART goals. You want to work smart. You want to work smarter, not harder. So these goals are definitely going to help you pull it together. And then we're going to teach you to make sure you know your value. It's very important no matter what business is in. If you're making jewelry and selling jewelry, you need to know. If you're doing the yard cards and you're buying all these yard card signs, you need to know your value. You also need to know, what do you want to make per hour? I mean, like, yes, we all want to make $500-600 per hour, but is that realistic? And if you are doing a yard card job or you're doing something else, if you're spending 8 and 10 hours on it and you're only making $100, now you're really only making $10 an hour, which could be what you want, which is great. But we're going to teach you ways to slimline things, to know your exact value, know what every piece of inventory you're putting into that jewelry or you're putting into these yard cards. It's not just signs, it's your insurance, it's everything. So I want you to definitely join us for that class. And then we're also going to be going over marketing, social media. So you can check that out on Yard Cards Grow Your Business or Entrepreneurial Marketing Elevate Your Skills. This course does have a small fee. It's only $22, but we're going to be supplying you with so many booklets and different things that you can use that we need to offset some of our costs for that. And again, we know our value. It should be much, much higher than $22, but we're growing. We want to grow with you. We want you to grow with us. So that's why we're doing it at a low cost, so that we can all get this going together and grow into big, thriving businesses. We also have a class on Small Business Saturday. If you're a small business and you're going to do something for Small Business Saturday, you need to check out our course. There's so many things that American Express offers. There's so many things you can do. And whether you're a brick and mortar or you're an at-home business, that's a huge day. You need to have plans. You should see the numbers that come off from Small Business Saturday. And many people want to shop locally, and you want to be involved with that. So lots coming up. Signs of Kindness is first, our November class workshop, Know Your Value, and then Small Business Saturday. November is going to be so busy. It's great. This is how you want to end your year. You want to be busy, you want to be profitable, and you want to plan to go into the next year so it can be your biggest and best year yet. And now that hopefully COVID will soon, please, my fingers are crossed, soon have a vaccination, hopefully by, I don't know, 6 months down the road. I hate to even say it now that we've already been so many months. Maybe things will get back to normal and you can really grow your business. But let's work as if COVID's going to stay for another year, and let's plan and work so that you're profitable and make you money. So thank you so much. If you like, I encourage you to subscribe to our page. It's Lights, Camera, Selfies, which is the name of our photo booth and yard card and balloon company. We just don't want to have so many multiple pages or different channels for YouTube. So we do have it divided up in the playlist, but we encourage you to like our page and watch our videos. If there's something you want to learn more about, check it out. We have all different things on there. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing your signs of kindness displays out. And remember, when you post it, hashtag signs of kindness, hashtag yard cards. Have a great day. Bye bye.